If you haven't watched the TV show You, Me, and the Apocalypse, this video might not make a ton of sense to you, but if you have, I hope you enjoy listening to it. I'm not going to do any spoilers or anything because I think everybody should watch this show because it's really good. As a precursor to this whole video, I really don't like thinking about death or dying or the end of the world or anything like that. And the concept of this show kind of freaked me out a little bit. I started watching it because I'm a big fan of Megan Mullally and Jenna Fischer and Rob Lowe, who are all in the show, and I was like, you know what? They're all in it. They're good actors. It's probably going to be a good show. It does sound really interesting. So you guys sort of get an idea of what the show is basically about, even though you kind of get it from the title. Just to read you the plot description that is on Wikipedia. With their days numbered, a group of people struggle with the inevitable apocalypse after it is discovered that a comet is on collision course with Earth. The show is only 10 episodes long, which I kind of really liked about it because it's like British TV series where they are only 13 episodes long, and that kind of gets you to, like, this is a character, this is their journey through these episodes, and then this is what happens to them, because it helped establish a character and show their journey not super quick, but also kind of quick, but it allowed them to grow throughout this 10 episode series and then show exactly what happens to them at the end, which was really cool, and I really enjoyed that about it. Something else that I thought was really cool about this show is that it's a British-American comedy drama series, which is kind of the coolest thing about it because I love British TV and I love American TV, and then I also really like comedy dramas, so this TV show happened to be the perfect combination of all that kind of stuff that I really enjoy. So this whole show revolves around this group of people that are from Slough in England, from the Vatican City, and from Virginia, Washington, D.C. area, and somehow, I'm not going to spoil it for all of you guys, they are all connected, which comes throughout the whole series, and that's the kind of crazy thing that I really enjoyed about it, because every episode something new would be revealed about how they're all connected to each other, and I was like, oh my god, mind is blown, this is crazy! But after I watched the first episode, I kind of fell in love with it. The fact that it thought about the apocalypse in a funny way, and kind of in a cliche way in certain ways, but it was a good way of showing the cliche being like, well, this is what people think the apocalypse is really going to be like, so show the people who are crazy and are actually going to do everything that everybody thinks the apocalypse is going to be like burning buildings and doing crazy crap before they die. But then it also shows the people who think and have reason, and it's just such a good way to show the two dichotomies of how people think about dying and the end of the world. The show is sometimes a bit confusing, but in the best way possible, because there are so many cliffhangers and huge surprise plot twists that really throw you for a loop throughout the entire show. And basically at the end of every episode, I would just be sitting in front of my computer like, oh my god, I can't believe that just happened. The best part of when a show does that is when it makes you want to keep watching the show. The show always kept me on the edge of my seat, and sometimes I would be screaming at my computer, specifically the last episode of the entire show. I was just so mad, but in the best way possible, because I was like, I can't believe they did this. And shows like that frustrate me so much are my favorite shows. Probably my favorite thing about the show is the filming techniques. I'm kind of in love with amazing filming for any TV show or any movie. When there's amazing close-ups and different cool things that make it look so beautiful is one of my favorite things in the world, and this show does that so well. Oh my god, it's just beautiful. I recommend the show to all of you. Thank you so much for watching. You can watch my latest video here, subscribe here, follow me on Tumblr, Twitter, and Instagram here, and in the description, DFTBA, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!